It's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Today we have a question. By the way, welcome to Q&A with the coach, if I didn't mention it already. We have a question from Philip who says, "Hello, Ramsey. I frequent a martial arts gym 3 times per week where they teach kickboxing, but also add in judo, karate, Muay Thai, and BJJ for some reason. I say that because we don't use them in tournaments, and instead do anything but kickboxing 80% of the time. My coach, my sensei, seems to be a karate black belt or something like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert. And sometimes, when demonstrating a move, he goes way out of his way to show why that move is good by showing you where you can hit them after you execute whatever he's showing. The problem is that he hits his students really hard when demonstrating, to a point that you are screaming out of pain. If it's a BJJ move, he holds you there for a few seconds. Now, I don't know what kind of teaching tactic that is, and it seems really abusive. Yeah, because it is. Recently, we were doing some weird pointless exercise where you would end up hitting your opponent in the calf with your heel. I wasn't going to hit my partner hard, even if he was looking. But then he showed the move on me, and I knew it was going to be painful, so I braced myself. He hit me really hard in the calf once, and I didn't scream because I was ready that time. But then he hit me a second time in the same spot, and I almost dropped. It was really painful, and I think I'm going to be injured for a few days now. Now, why the hell would he treat his students like this? Most of the times, I think these demonstrations are absolutely useless. But I can't say anything because it's disrespect. Now, what do you think? Is he being abusive? And should I tell anyone about this? Well, you just told someone about it. So, yeah, Philip. It kind of sounds like he's being abusive. You can demonstrate that kicking someone can be effective if you can land that kick. We know it's going to hurt. We know getting kicked hurts. We know getting punched hurts. We know that causes damage to the body. You don't need to get punched in the face repeatedly to understand it's not a good idea to get punched in the face. And so it sounds like your instructor, your sensei, if you will, is abusing his position of power. Maybe that's the way he was taught. Maybe he's just got anger issues. Maybe he's a bit of a sociopath or a psychopath. I don't know. But in my estimation, that's a dumb way to teach. If you're putting a submission hold on somebody, an armbar, for example, and you just keep stretching that thing out after the dude's tapping out, that's bad, man. You shouldn't be doing that. You'll destroy joints if you're strangling people after they're tapping out. Strangling your students unconscious just to show that you can't. That's dumb, man. We know that strangulation causes people to fall unconscious or die if you hold on long enough. We know that hyperextending the arm is going to break that elbow joint, right? We know that heel hooks are going to tear your knees apart. We know this stuff. You don't need to repeat this over and over again. So, yeah, probably go tell somebody about that. If you're a minor, for example, if you're a child and you're getting beaten up by your instructor, this is a problem. Man, this is a big problem. Go talk to Rob at McDojo Life about this. I'm sure he would be very interested in hearing your story, because he exposes guys like this who abuse children in martial arts schools, who abuse their positions of power, etc. So, yeah, go have a conversation with Rob from McDojo Life. If you're not familiar with that channel, I'll put a link in the description down below. Shout out to Rob. Awesome guy. I love his work. I love what he does. So let's help end the cycle of abuse. Man, I saw a video yesterday. There were some, it looked like a Sanda tournament or a Muay Thai tournament, amateur. They're wearing headgear, big gloves, chest protectors, shin guards, and they're kids, teenagers maybe. And one of the kids, he just has this fight and he gets out of the ring, and apparently one of the coaches, I think, is very disappointed with his performance and just starts smacking him upside the head And then he grabs the kid, throws him onto the floor, and then kicks him. And it's like, what the heck, man? That's not coaching. That is an absolute betrayal of that sacred relationship between student and coach. What the heck, man? Not cool, not okay. And yet it's shocking how many times this sort of thing happens in the martial arts community because we've got idiots in positions of power. So yeah, go talk to Rob about that. If you got some videos, I'm sure he would love to see them. If you got some names, I'm sure he would love to hear them. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Thank you for watching. Now get out there and train safely. And if this guy is a danger to you, to others, make it be known.